Hello and welcome to English Parliamentary News. I'm Ada Gustari, and in this edition we will present all the latest and interesting information around the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. Commission 3 of the House encourages the Judicial Commission performance by increase the professionalism and competence of judges to maintain the public trust. Speaking at the Nusantara II building of the House Jakarta, member of Commission 3, Santoso asserts currently the public trust in the judicial institution has decreased due to a number of court rulings that are not prioritizing the principle of justice.
Calon anggota KY ini memiliki integritas yang tinggi, yang memenuhi syarat berdasarkan peraturan perundang-undangan, karena merekalah pintu terdepan untuk melahirkan para hakim agung di Mahkamah Agung.
Santoso hopes the Judicial Commission capable to maintain the integrity and commitment of judges and ensuring the judgment are based on justice. Therefore, Santoso encourages changes in the judges' evaluation mechanisms and judges' qualifications.
Dalam masa periodisasi yang akan datang, yang saat ini sedang diseleksi oleh anggota Komisi 3 melalui fit and proper, bisa melahirkan anggota komisi yudisial yang berintegritas, di mana nanti mereka-mereka lah yang akan menyeleksi, mencalonkan para hakim agung.
Commission 3 emphasized professionalism of judges must be upheld, so no one can intervene the ongoing case or legal process. Hilman Hidayat and Bari, TVR Parliament Report. The House's State Finance Accountability Committee or BAKN DPR RI assess the energy subsidies implementation for helping the tourism and small and medium enterprises in Bali province during the pandemic is on target. Met during BAKN DPR RI visit to Bali, Vice Chairman of BAKN Ahmad Syaihu conveys, during the pandemic, tourism and small and medium enterprises in Bali are losing their profit. So he urged the government to give the energy of subsidy to revive the small and medium enterprises and Bali tourism.
Harus ada kebijakan-kebijakan dari pemerintah pusat maupun pemerintah daerah. Pemerintah daerah sudah menyalurkan 48 miliar untuk UMKM. Nah, pemerintah pusat juga sudah menyalurkan melalui bantuan-bantuan termasuk subsidi energi.
Regarding the National General Energy Plan or RUEN in Bali, member of BAKN DPR RI Sugeng Suparwoto says, Bali province has succeeded in utilizing renewable energy, so the implementation of National General Energy Plan can be used for their regional energy plans draft.
Menerjemahkan rencana umum energi nasional di daerah itu relatif bagus di Bali ini. Jadi kebetulan juga pimpinan daerahnya, dalam hal ini Pak Gubernurnya juga adaptif terhadap berbagai persoalan dunia termasuk masalah energi, sehingga kebijakan-kebijakannya mengarah ke energi bersih dan terbarukan.
BAKN DPR RI also appreciates the province of Bali since Bali's energy security is one of the best among the other regions. From Denpasar, Bali Province, Agus Royadin, TVR Parliament reports. Commission 10 of the House support the development of electronic sport or esports in Indonesia. The developing of esport as to not only limited for the youth who are currently very interested in, but also for all. Vice Chairwoman of the Commission 10, Hatifa Syaifuddin says, the government must be able to make esports to be inclusive. She hoped later, esport can be played by people of all ages and also more inclusive for people with disabilities.
Dan tentu saja kita ingin akses ya kepada olahraga ini baik termasuk ya dari kaum disabilitas ya, mereka yang memiliki keterbatasan juga mungkin tetap harus bisa menikmati. Nah, itu bagaimana caranya? Itu adalah salah satu tantangannya.
Member of Commission 10 Ferdiansyah conveys the Tourism Ministry and all involving sectors must mapping the development plan in order to understand the benefits and drawbacks of esport. so it can be optimizing Indonesia's e-sport.
Jangan sampai kalau ini memang suatu saat menjadi masuk sebuah multi event yang benar, katakanlah sampai kategori olimpiade yang memang dilakukan seperti olahraga biasa, itu nomor yang dipertandingkan hanya sedikit dan peluang Indonesia juga tidak terlalu besar di situ.
This meeting was also attended by Deputy of Digital Economy and Creative Products of the Tourism and Creative Economy Ministry, Muhammad Nail El Himam. Nadia Enrangga, TVR Parlemen, report.
The Commission 6 appreciates the Village on Enterprise program or BUMDES in Sleman, Yogyakarta, which plays as one of the economic movers in village.
Vice Chairman of Commission 5 of the House, Sharif Abdullah Al-Qadri, says the management of Village on Enterprise as the economy movers in Puri Mataram, Sleman can be used as an example of other regions, because it can be strengthening the economy of rural villagers.
Memang kita berharap BUMDES ini sebagai penggerak ekonomi, terutama di ekonomi pedesaan. Tentu kita berharap tidak hanya adanya di Puri Mataram ini, tetapi kita berharap juga BUMDES lain. Nah, ini saya kira ini bisa dijadikan percontohan lah.
Member of the Commission 5 Sudewo says the existence of BUMDES helps reducing the unemployment numbers because many rural residents are employed through this Tridadi Makmur BUMDES. People who are not formally educated can also take part by working in this BUMDES.
Kalau BUMDES di desa, masing-masing desa bisa menyerap tenaga kerja kurang lebih sama dengan yang dipekerjakan di sini sekitar 100-200 di desanya tersebut, itu tentu bisa sangat membantu terhadap beban pemerintah dalam hal penciptaan lapangan pekerjaan.
The visit is also attended by representatives from the Ministry of Villages, Disadvantaged Region, and Transmigration Ministry and related staff. Nurbani Yusuf, TVR Parlemen, reports.
Commission 11 inspects the implementation of Loans for Microcredit Program or KUR program during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is intended so the micro business owner not run into problems in the midst of Indonesia's falling demand.
At specific visit of the Commission 11 in Serang, Banten, the member of the Commission 11, John Erizal, explains the House had been asking for a KUR program interest rate relief to ease entrepreneurs' burdens. As a result, now the interest rates for KUR program has fallen from above 20 to only 6%.
Kami di DPR dari awal juga telah mendorong pemerintah agar menurunkan tingkat suku bunga KUR dan alhamdulillah sekarang sudah menjadi 6%. Dari sebelumnya kan di atas 20%. Nah sekarang sudah menjadi 6%. Tapi tadi ada penyaluran yang melalui Pegadaian dan beberapa tadi yang lembaga lain itu masih kita dengar ada jumlah bunga yang dibayarkan cukup besar.
Member of the Commission 11, Ella Siti Nuriyama, urges the government to remain careful in the process of channeling this loan program, because there are still many data of recipients that are not valid but still being used by financial institutions.
Data yang memang betul-betul valid untuk bisa siapa yang berhak menerima bantuan atau bantuan kredit. Tapi kan tadi dengar bersama bahwa bunganya pun berbeda-beda.
Based on the Director General of Treasury of Finance Ministry report, there are still some small businesses in Banten have not yet to receive the KUR program. So the numbers of KUR target will be increases in the 2021 state budget. From Serang, Banten Province, Aldo Gustari, TVR Parlemen reports.
Commission 3 of the House assessed the overcapacity presence problem faced in Sumatra and other regions is due to drugs cases.
Speaking during a specific working visit of Commission 3 to North Sumatra, member of Commission 3 of the House, Romo Muhammad Syafi'i, says up to 70% of the prisoners are drug convicted. Therefore, he urges law enforcers to handle the drug problem more rigorously. He says not all people that involved in drug cases need to be detained. Those who are victims should only need to be treated on rehabilitation.
Kalau tumpuan kelebihan over capacity ini adalah persoalan narkoba, maka persoalan narkoba ini harus ditangani dengan sangat serius. Apa yang menjadi persoalan? Banyak sekali mereka yang korban sebagai pemakai itu dituntut sebagai pemilik, sebagai bandar.
Member of the Commission 3 Marinusga encourages the law enforcers to be more swiftly processing the prevailing law. They must be able to formulate investigation strategy and prosecution process to solve the overcapacity issue.
Kita harus merumuskan strategi-strategi bagaimana caranya untuk mencegah ini, karena terutama di proses penyelidikan, penyidikan dan juga penuntutan, ya. Harus ada klasterisasi mana yang benar-benar wajib untuk segera ditindaklanjuti, segera diadili, ya.
The visit is also attended by North Sumatra Police Chief, the head of the North Sumatra High Prosecutor Office, and the regional representative from Justice and Human Rights Ministry. From North Sumatra, Koko Inugroho, TVR Parlemen reports.
Commission 11 DPR RI supports easing of international travel restrictions to improve the national economy.
Speaking during a working visit of Commission 11 to Bali, member of Commission 11 Muhammad Misbahun conveys there was optimization of revenue from import duties in Bali, East Nusa Tenggara and West Nusa Tenggara Customs Office, while for export duties, export of mineral concentrates product from West Nusa Tenggara also support the customs revenue. However, Muhammad Misbahun regret the national tax revenue has fallen due to the decline in tourist arrival in Bali.
Terutama dari Nusa Tenggara Barat, yaitu dari Aman, di mana konsentrat yang diekspor dan sebagainya itu memberikan daya dukung terhadap penerimaan kepabeanan kita. Dan kemudian optimalisasi terhadap penerimaan yang berkaitan dengan pengiriman barang terhadap melalui pos dan sebagainya.
The pandemic has limited people's mobility and caused a deadline of Bali's economy and impacted on decreasing of the tax revenue. He hopes with the reopening of international flights, tourism in Bali can revive with the support of strict health protocols.
Dan diharapkan dengan segala fasilitas yang sudah tersiapkan dan segala konsentrasi pemerintah untuk memperbaiki penanganan pandemi, ini bisa memberikan confidence kepada dunia internasional bahwa Bali memang bisa dibuka untuk tujuan wisata sehingga memberikan dampak yang bagus.
Economic recovery in tourism sector will be supported by the health protocols to increase tourist trust. From Bali, Helmi Darmawan, TVR Parlemen reports.
Commission 7 appreciates Kayu Bihi Solar Power Plant or PLTS managed by a Bangli region-owned enterprise in Bali. This can be regarded as an example for other regions to expand their electricity consumption growth.
Kayu Bihi PLTS managed by a Bangli region-owned enterprise named Bukti Mukti Bhakti can produce up to 1 megawatt peak and directly connected to state electricity company's network. Vice Chairman of Commission 7, Alex Nudin asserts, Kayu Bihi PLTS can be used as a reference for the renewable energy bill because Kayu Bihi solar plant is often referred for visits and well acknowledged as a training center for renewable energy.
Dihibahkan oleh SDM setelah 4 tahun ya.
Setelah 4 tahun baru.
Jadi harus ada perbaikan dulu, nah dihibahkan kepada pemerintah Kabupaten Bangli. Dikelola oleh Prusda, nama Prusdanya tadi? Bukti Mukti Bhakti, dan listriknya langsung on grid.
Members of the Commission 7, Ina Elizabeth Kobak regret, despite it's managed by regional companies, but unfortunately there is no income for the region. She hopes PLN can cooperate with more regional companies so it can also gain regional revenue.
Ternyata PAD-nya itu mereka selama 4 tahun tuh malah mereka tidak ada pemasukan sama sekali. Jadi selama 4 tahun justru mereka kasih ke PLN yang tanggung dan mereka sendiri belum ada masukan sama sekali. Dan kami berharap ke depannya PLN bekerja sama dengan perusahaan daerah.
Currently, the House are composing the Renewable Energy Bill to support the national energy policy. From Bali, Aang Nugroho, TVR Parlemen reports.
And that rounds up this edition of English Parliamentary News. On behalf of all the crew of TV Parlemen, we would like to thank you for your attention. We will meet again in the next edition of English Parliamentary News. From me, Alda Gustari, once again, thanks for watching and goodbye.